Hey, how you doing? It's Ryan from Interactive Garage. Really proud to come to you today with another new enhancement or module that we just released. It's live on Interactive Garage. It's live on your admin right now, and that is parts packages or packages. So we played around with some packages a couple years ago where I pre-built some packages, put them on Interactive Garage's demo site, and they were awesome as far as the reception, the analytics that we got off of those packages of how many people clicked onto them compared to just going into individual products. So the problem with those packages is I built them and they weren't really customizable by you. So we've spent a lot of time on the development of making these packages something that you can go in and into your admin and build them up yourselves. You can call them whatever you want. You can put whatever products you want onto them. You can put 4 products. You can put 150 products. You can make the package, $500, or you can make the package $30,000. So, the development time to do that was pretty excruciating, at least on our side, which is why it took us a little bit of time to do it. But I think what you see on this version 1 of this package module that we just launched, you're going to love it. So I'm going to jump right in. This is going to take a little bit because I'm going to show you what the package program looks like, and then I'm going to go into the admin and show you how to build them. So grab that cup of coffee, grab a cocktail or beer if it's 5 o'clock somewhere where you're at, and watch along. So I already kind of brought up a vehicle here. This is our Interactive Garage main demo site. And what you're going to see here is right here, parts packages, right? So click into here. I've already done a few. I'm just going to load one up right now. So again, these are packages that I built. I called them what I wanted to call them. I put the products onto them I wanted to put on there. So, boom, I click one button, 19 items show up in this package that I built, and your customer or you can go through here and look at what I put on here. And at the same time, let's say you or your customer wanted to, you could still customize around the vehicle. You can change the colors, or what we really want this to do is, these packages are kind of a conversation starter with you and your customer. So maybe they click on this parts package and they love everything but maybe the bumper. Maybe those wheels are a little too hardcore or not the color that they want. So the neat part about this is they can, you can go in and change any part that you want within the package. So you can either change, put a different bumper on. Heck, you can delete the bumper altogether and go back to the stock bumper. And while you're doing this, just like Interactive Garage does, it'll update the shopping cart, update the total, and really just gives you a lot of ability to play around in these products. So, let me go through one other parts package, right? So we did this one as if I was a manufacturer, and I wanted to show the different types of steps. So this is step 1 of this manufacturer's package. You could call this. You could also do this with the rock crawler side, right? I put Dash Extreme. You could do starter kit, mall crawler kit, whatever you want to put. But so this right here, and I'm going to go over that pop-up that came up in a second. But again, we keep introducing these cool new modules and put a lot of time and effort building them just so you can see how detailed it is, right? So there's step 1 of this package. I can go in and show you what step 3 of this package is. And again, it's just a really neat way to put packages on these vehicles that, again, you are going to be able to configure yourself. So once this one gets up here, see a quick little thing. It does take a little bit of time. What the program is doing is going back and taking all the products off the vehicle that were put on, putting all new products on the vehicle in the new package. Okay, so I am going to go through this pop-up now next, right? So I selected body protection. When I click yes here, what the program is doing is removing everything off the vehicle that is currently configured and start almost like hitting the reset button. But if I hit no, which I'm going to show you in 1 second here, but if I hit no, what it's going to do is it's actually going to keep any part on the existing package, but it will override if you click another package that might have a competitive or a wheel that you put a wheel and tire on there. It'll override the old package with the new package. So hang in there with me on this one. So when I hit this body protection, so I put some bumpers, fender flare, and a body cladding right here. So now if I click this lighted up package, and let's say I say no, leave the products. So in this package, I have put other products that are non-competitive to the essential, body protection package. So, that we could have another package on here that says lift kits, tires, and wheels, and it wouldn't compete with any of these, and they could leave on. So now the customer could sit there and say, I've got the body protection piece, I've got the lights that you're suggesting, and the third one could be lift kits, tires, and wheels. You could go on with these packages and keep combining them. But this is just kind of a quick introduction as to why, we have that pop-up that does come up that says, do you want to remove all the products and start over? Or do you want to leave the products and see what kind of meshes within the two packages? So really cool way to do that. What I'm going to do next here is kind of, I'm going to show you how the sausage is made, right? This is the inside workings of your admin. So I've gone in here and I've already configured a whole bunch of different packages to play around with, right? So when you first log into your admin and you come over to your parts packages, this create new parts package is the only thing that's going to show up. From there, what you're going to do is you're going to, what vehicle do you want to create this parts package for, right? So let's stick within the Jeep line up here on that same vehicle. And then, so let me show you this, the Rubicon Sahara Sport, and why I launched this vehicle. What I want to do is kind of explain how, again, intricate this program is and the intelligence that we had to build into it. So when you see the Sahara, the Sport, and the Rubicon, or my favorite example is actually the Chevy 1500, the 2019 to current. That has like 7 different models, and each model has a little variation from, let's say, the grille to the bumper to the door handles. And then after you talk about those variations, you have crew cab, you have double cab, you've got short bed, you've got standard bed, you've got long bed. So when you build these packages, and you have to do it specific to each vehicle. So if you click a LTZ model, Chevy 1500, and if you put a part onto it, like let's say a grill insert. So a billet grill insert on an LTZ it will not cross over to let's say the work truck, right? So the work truck has that big black grill on the front of it that says Chevy across it. Well, if you put a package together that has that billet grill, that package will not show up on that work truck edition because of that one product that does not cross over to it. Now, at the same time, let's say you do a wheel and tire package that is a 6-on-5.5 wheel for that same Chevy and a 33-inch tire, right? So tires we map to all the vehicles because they're, to the tire side, it doesn't matter the bolt pattern or any of that. As long as it's a 17-inch tire and we map it to that vehicle, it works. But so now if you just did that wheel and just did that tire, then our program says, hey, we noticed that you put wheels and tires on your program that are 6-on-5.5 and a 33-inch. Well, we have that same package available on these 20 other vehicles, right? So you've got several vehicles that also have that 6-on-5.5 bolt pattern. So our program has the ability to say, hey, if you build this package for this specific, trim, it's going to stay within just that vehicle trim. But if you build a package that's super universal, where you can put it across a whole bunch of vehicles, it'll tell you on the program, and I'll show you how that's done here. It'll show you on the program to say, do you want to map this package to all these vehicles or just keep it to that one? So again, there's a lot to do with building this program. So let me transition back over. Okay, so I put this JKU or JLU as a Rubicon edition, and the next pop-up you're going to get is this: create a new package, or because I've already done packages on other vehicles, I have a listing of names that I've done. So if I wanted to put a mall crawler edition on this vehicle, I wouldn't have to rename or add a new name. I can say, yep, I want to make a mall crawler out of this vehicle. Or, because again, we're going to act as if you are just loading this for the first time, let's create a new package. So I want to do a package that let's do one that we talked about a couple seconds ago, right? That lift, tires, lift, tires, and wheels, and I'm going to call this, gosh, I cannot type right now, stage 1, right? Okay, no spell check. So if I were to spell wheels wrong here, it would spell wheels wrong, and there is no edit. So make sure when you put this on there, you put it on there exactly how you want to see it, or you're going to have to delete it and start over. So lift, tires, and wheels, stage 1. To me, a stage 1 lift is, let's just get you, a 2-inch or above lift. So let's go with, let's pop on a ready lift here. And then after that comes up, let's go into wheels and tires. What that lift also did as well, as using your interactive garage, it qualified you into a little bit bigger tire. If you don't put a lift on there, it does, limit the tire options that you have that fit on a stock vehicle. So stage 1, I'm probably going to say a customer is going to stick with some 17-inch wheels. Let's go with something pretty nice and simple that they can upgrade to. So I think this TerraFlex wheel is fantastic for that. So that's the one I want. If this wasn't the one, the nice part and why we built Interactive Garage in this package like this is we want you to visually be able to go in and build these packages yourself. Let's say you're not 100% familiar with this wheel. Well, if you were doing this program off of just a SKU or the actual manufacturer name for it, you might not know exactly what that wheel looks like. I mean, heck, we've got 10,000 SKUs of wheels on the program. We certainly don't expect you to know what every one of those look like. So again, if that's not the wheel that you're looking for as your starter package, because maybe it's a little more expensive than you want, then you can bounce around and really see what it looks like. What package do you want to build for your customer? So I'm going to leave this one on here, right? So we're going to do the Black Rhino, and then I'm going to come over to tires, starter package. So I'm probably thinking something in the AT range. So we'll go to the Mickey Thompson AT. Let's do a 35-inch, right? Nice. Nice all-terrain tire with a nice wheel. This is my lift, tire, and wheel package. And all I have to do is hit the save button and save the package. Okay, so now you're going to be able to see that in here. So we lift, kit, tires, and wheels. 3 products are there. I can click into here and see the 3 products. I put the Mickey Thompson tire, Black Rhino wheel, and a ready lift kit. Okay, so your admin here is going to show all the different kits that you build. And the reason that they're going to show them a couple times here, like this blacked out, is when you view it, you're going to see what that blacked out package is built for. So that was the Ram, the last one was the Chevy Silverado, and then I have a blacked out package for this Toyota Tacoma. So what we're going to do real quick is just to show you how quick and and active and live this is, we're going to bounce back over to the vehicle, right? So this is the vehicle, we just put it on, parts packages, and it's already there. Lift kit, tires, and wheels, stage 1. So as this loads up, another thing that I want to show is just, again, that adding on to that package. If your customer says, yes, I like your suggestion, this is great, and what about some fenders and bumpers and body armor? Well, hey, we have that right here. Remember, we talked about this before, and you can sit here and say, no, leave all the products from the lift kits, tires, and wheels, and now add on that body protection piece. And then again, just one more verification. If let's say that wheel, they decided, since I do have a red Jeep, maybe that sand color within the wheel isn't something that they are interested in, no problem. Let's look at something that might match your vehicle a little bit better. And again, it leaves everything else on the vehicle, right? So really cool on that side. I mean, I'm showing you all the stuff from the admin of how to build it, how it's going to work instantaneously on your front end side of it. All right, so let's go into a few other things into the admin. Okay, so I'm going to bounce back over and show you what happens. So, okay, on this lift kits, tires, and wheels that we just put up, again, I showed the tires. Let's say, for example, this Mickey Thompson tire. Let's say it either goes out of stock, if you're using the Keystone program that's tied to their inventory, or if it just goes out of distribution. Mickey Thompson decides that entire line is going to be discontinued. Or for another case, let's say that you decide you don't want to sell Mickey Thompson anymore. So when you come into your admin and you select Mickey Thompson, and if your idea was to say, I do not want to sell Mickey Thompson anymore, here's what's going to happen is right here we put a nice big in red note that this manufacturer has one or more products assigned to a parts package. So if you disable this manufacturer as a whole or an individual product, which I will go into in a second, and you hit save, now in your parts packages, this is not going to be a valid parts package anymore because you just deleted a part from it. So here it is, lift kits, tires, and wheels. One or more products are no longer available. So for this program, what you have to do is you have to delete the package. Deleting the package is because that product is no longer, or that package is no longer valid in the program because one or more parts are not available. So then if you do an individual product, or I would say an individual part, so now I'm going to show you an individual part of what happens. So I'm going to pick on this blacked out package. And on this blacked out package, I've got an Air Design door rocker panel set. So in individual products, let's say you decided not to, or again, if it was in inventory or you decided just not to sell this particular product, okay? So again, here's the justification on this, right? So we hope that this list of product packages that you build is scrollable to the point where you have to have a couple different pages. So when you start finding little X's on here, it might be, you might not know that you deleted a product or decided not to sell a product, or, you know, again, Keystone had a product go out of inventory or out of distribution. So when that happens, you know, I'm going to show you what that looks like on the individual page. So we said Air Design. The nice part about all this filtering is I can filter by vehicle, and I can even filter by, you know, rocker panel trim. So on this, if I hit edit, again, that note piece, but right before I disable it, there's going to be a note here that says, hey, you know, make sure that you know that if you disable it, that package is going to be dead. It's not going to be shown up. So I am going to disable it just to show you again what it looks like in the parts packages. On the blacked out, automatically it'll say one or more products are no longer available. So again, you have to go in and you have to delete the package. There's no way to put it back. There's no putting parts back on the shelf. What it is we take it out of the program altogether, and you have to go rebuild that package. Okay, so next I want to show you one more. I'm going to create one more parts package so I can show you. Okay, so we're going to do a 2019 Chevy Silverado. On this parts package, it really doesn't matter. The trim, the cab, the bed, because I'm going to show you that example I was talking about earlier about the wheels and tires, right? Super universal products are available on a lot of vehicles. So this is going to come up. And again, I'm going to do the other side of do something nice, simple and easy, which is grab from our parts package list that I've already built, right? So here we go. And I'm going to call it, let's see, what can I call it? Nope, nothing, none of this is going to work because what I really want to call it is, 20-inch wheels plus 35-inch tire. Package 1. So again, you can name these whatever on. I'm spitballing here on this. Okay, so I'm going to go 20-inch wheels. Let's do something from KMC. We'll do something chrome. Do that nice red one that matches the vehicle. So again, your pop-ups are still going to show up. This vehicle came with, I think, 18 or 17-inch wheels stock or wheels and tires stock. So the pop-up is still going to come up. So what you're going to want to do is make sure that you match your tires and wheels together. So now I need a set of 20-inch tires. So let's go a set of, just put Yokohama on every vehicle. So we're going to go grab a 33-inch yoke. And that's it. This is my 20-inch wheel, 35-inch package, tire package 1. So now this pop-up is going to come up and say, hey, this package that you just put together actually can map to all these other vehicles, whether it's the bolt pattern. Some manufacturers do that dual drill wheel, so it has multiple bolt patterns into it. We have built that into our program. I mean, that's, again, some of the intelligence that we've built into it. So we know that this wheel and this tire is going to fit on all these vehicles. So I can either say yes, or I can go no if I only want it to show up on this vehicle. The nice part about, super universal products like this is building one package. Now I can put it to all these vehicles. And the only reason I say that is because, it's going to take you some time. It's going to take you some time to go in here and build these packages up, right? I mean, if you want a chromed out package, a blacked out package, an overlanding package on every vehicle, you have to go into every vehicle and you have to build those packages up. Maybe on your overland package, you do a different tire and wheel combination on the JLU, the 4-door compared to the 2-door JL. You can do that. That's the nice part about this. But we hope what you see here is something that, we've worked long and hard on putting this together. Our team is very proud of what you have here. I mean, the combination possibilities are endless. If you're a manufacturer watching this, you have your own interactive garage. You can put packages together. The Weston Chrome, the chromed out package. You can do the contractors package. Think of a company like Truck Hero, right? Truck Hero has Xstang, they've got NFAD, they've got Rugged Ridge, all the different manufacturer or companies underneath that one umbrella. You can build some really cool packages. And hey, if you're a retailer, you can build those packages too. Addictive Desert Designs is very well known in the Ford Raptor world. A cool package would just be, the Addictive Desert Design, bumpers, side steps, rear bumper, chase racks, all the cool things that they build for that. And then, team it up with some other packages of other products that help complement that. I could go on and on. We are at about 25 minutes. So if you have any questions on this, I am more than happy to jump on the phone with you anytime. My number is 435-879-8208. extension 1, or ryan@interactivegarage.com. I will do my best to get back with you within, the same working day. If not, give me 24 hours to respond. But I hope you enjoy what you see on these packages, and you guys go into your admin and, develop some really cool packages. I can't wait to see what you guys do. So thank you very much, and until next time.